everyone, it's Dodie and I am here to show you my Paper Cameo journal that I made. This is all Paper Cameo. I will list below all of, it's the kit I used, I think is the Romantic kit. The cover does come from one of the classical kits, and I love the way it turned out. Now, I used my method of making journals that I used to make everything this way, and it's sort of, after a while, it just sort of molds to itself, but I do love the way it turned out. The spine is a really pretty piece of old lace. The back cover is this lovely image of tapestry. It's just so pretty. And I did include a little wax seal with some gold. But when you open it up, I just love these images so much. I couldn't bear to chop them up, but so I basically made a journal, sort of like the Jane Eyre journal tutorial that I have in some of my other videos, and I used my little Keepsake Journal method of making journals. Here's a tuck spot. I did make this fun little mini journal to write in, and I've got to say I'm obsessed with these faux wax seals of Nicola's. I'm just obsessed with them. And what I did is I cut them out, I print them a couple of times, and I sort of layer them and 3D them, and they look like real wax seals. It's so amazing. There's a pocket in every page fold. They're not all full of stuff. I left them empty for the most part so that, you know, whoever decides they may want this journal could possibly fill it up. I made this sort of odd little belly band. It's constructed of a piece of lace, and then I took one of the faux seals and a little rusty safety pin, and I looped ribbon around the rusty safety pin and put in 2 eyelets down below, and it ties in a little bow on the front page, and I really do love the way that turned out. And I have just tucked in a little tag I made, a little journaling card that looks sort of pretty in there. This pocket does have a lot of little tchotchkes in it, a pretty little folder that has 2 of Nicola's lovely tags of the pretty Marie Antoinette and the dancing girl, and that goes back down in there in that pocket. A lovely embossed tag, and this tag, this paper is from one of her botanical kits. It's one of my original Nicola kits that I ever purchased, and I use it a lot. I love it so much. This is a perfume bottle from Shabby Dabby Doodah. I love her perfume bottle collection. It's one of my newest obsessions for all things French. Here's a skinny little tag that I collaged. I love making these skinny little tags. And here is just another sweet little tag made from French knick-knacky things. Turn the page, and now this page, what I did with this page is I made a pocket out of vellum that when you take out what's in the pocket, you can see through, and I stamped script on the vellum to make it look like it was on the mirror that's there in the piece of paper, and then I cut off, and I cut off flowers. I printed it twice, and I layered some flowers on there, and then I just made this really pretty ruffle from coffee dyed sari silk with some tidbits of ribbon and lace. Here's another pocket you can put things in. It's not full. Here's a tag that I made with some of the little ephemera bits that come in the kit. And I did add some pieces of baby's breath stickers. I made a side tuck pocket here, and there is one of the lovely, lovely envelopes that comes in the kit. It's just lovely. And I haven't stuffed everything because I feel like, you know, this is a keepsake journal, and you need to make it yours. You need to put your keepsakes in it. Here is I love this emblem, and I did sort of 3D it. Of course, I'm sort of known for that. I love to make raised emblems on things. I made a little pocket here and one of the lovely, lovely, lovely little envelopes, and stuffed it with some of the journaling cards that come in the kit. I know I'm gonna, there. Just really pretty. I love this dancing girl. She's so pretty. And she just is in that envelope like that. And then just, I'm gonna stuff it in back like that so you can see the flowers. So pretty. I love this Marie Antoinette. And then this page is another one of the lovely envelopes with more of the really pretty journaling cards. I did back it with some coffee dyed paper. But these envelopes are so gorgeous. And here is that seal that I made. I raised it up and I did embellish it with some gold paint to make it even more gold, even though Nicola's ability to create the color gold in the digitals is absolutely mind-blowing. And then here is one of the tags, and I made this pocket out of this gorgeous, oh gosh, I don't know what the name of that kind of lace is, but it's lovely. And even though it's a picture of it or a scan, it looks real. It just, her ability to make these things look real is amazing. Now here is an up-tuck place where you can put something. You could put like a letter or an envelope there, and it is lined with some really pretty ribbon and the top of one of the envelopes, and just about anything could be tucked up in there. And here's another Marie Antoinette with some more lovely sari silk. And once again, we have another one of the lovely envelopes. I love that image. And another one of the wax seals, which I took a little glitter and put it in the middle. I also outlined it in the gold. And let me put this back in here like this. But that is another one of the pockets. And here is from the her kit with all of the hearts. I did make this little Valentine's, well, I made it around Valentine's Day, but you can have hearts all year long. And I stuffed it with really pretty little bits of things. And I did create this little tiny booklet. I'm gonna undo it. And it's a sweet little booklet full of real old paper and not real old paper. There's a Madonna, a flip, and just some pretty handmade paper. I love this one. This is so pretty. The Lion and the Mouse, Aesop's Fables. It's just such a sweet little book, and it was all just stuffed. I'm going to retie that later. It was just stuffed into the heart like a little pouch, and it just was so much fun to stuff all this stuff into it like that. And it has a little bow attached to some of the ruffle and a little tiny tag that's stained and covered. The back is coffee dyed paper, just in that pocket there. And then here is one of my friend Mary at A Passion for Paper. This is one of her pink avocado dyed scrappy pads, and it just looks beautiful. I just love this picture right here. And I took, this is one of the bits of ephemera that Nicola's included in the kit, and I just turned it into a flip. And when you turn, that's the final page. And it's just so pretty. This image is one of my favorite images. She's so beautiful. That face is so gorgeous. But that is my Paper Cameo journal that I was working on earlier this spring, and this is my first chance that I've had to show it to y'all. And I am going to be putting things in my Etsy shop within the next 2 weeks, hopefully. It's been a really tough year this year for me to get anything going into my Etsy shop, but I have a few things. I'm going to just break down and just put the few things I have in there in the next couple weeks, and this will be one of them. And if you're interested, just let me know and I can reserve it for you. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everybody so much. I appreciate anyone who subscribes to me and anyone who doesn't subscribe to me and just takes the time to watch. I appreciate you all. And thank you so much for watching, and have a really good weekend.